I won't be talking as big as Tamil Nadu and AP because maybe we are not that advanced in so many things. But when you talk about, you see the one advantage which he has is the advantage of numbers. Even the disadvantage and advantage both, because having a lot of numbers, you don't have that quality of average. Your average reduces no matter how hard you work. At the end, you may not achieve a good average. But on the other hand, seen from the vendor's point of view, it's the place to work in, because even if you do anything on a pilot basis, still it will be a very large scale thing. The vision of IT in UP is pretty simple, which we teach to all the officers who come for their foundation course. And that vision is very simple, that before you retire, no citizen in your state should ever interact with any government employee physically. That's a very plain and simple vision, which we, the officers, whether we have political support, very good. If we do not have political support, still we have on our own. That's the vision we have, most of us, that before we retire, we have to achieve a situation where a citizen will not be interacting with any government functionary for any purpose. All the physical interactions will be abolished, and only the virtual interactions, whether it is by way of mobile or whether it is by way of internet or whether by any other means, that will take place. Now, though it appears, as you see today, a very over-ambitious thing, that is why we add the phrase that before you retire, so that you get that, that gives you a lot of time to do whatever you want to do. Now I'll very simply just tell you what we are doing nowadays in different areas, which even had I not been in IT department earlier, even I would not be knowing that this is being done in UP. We computerized our all land records in 2005, and we came up with a manual, and we passed a rule by cabinet approval that no manual extract of khatani, what we call, will be acceptable in any court of law or in any official for any official purposes. Only the computerized extract of land records will be acceptable. And in the whole of UP, I think within 6 months at that time in 2005, more than 2 crore entries were computerized within 6 months. That was a great task, but it was led by a very dynamic officer. And so now it is continuing successfully. Now in the second stage of that would be and we also computerize in a called Prerana, we named the scheme, in which we computerize 1/3 of our sub-registrar offices on the pattern of Maharashtra. The Sarita project is in Maharashtra. We tried to copy that, and we were going phase wise, so 1/3 of our offices were computerized. Another big project which we have successfully handled in the past 2 years is online scholarships and online pensions. All the widow pension, old age pension, handicap pension, all the scholarships for the students now directly get sent to their accounts right from the state government. Earlier there used to be a big racket of forged students in order to corner away with the scholarship. There were schools, or there were lakhs of non-existent students in the name of which we were sending the scholarships, and people were siphoning them away. So with an eye to curb that practice. It was started 2 years back. There were a lot of problems in that, but finally we are successful now, and one can see on the net also the progress of when the money is being sent, when it is reaching the account and everything. Then of course we are doing the computerization of our municipalities under JNNURM, which I think would be happening in other states. Treasuries, I think we were amongst the first in the country to computerize our treasuries, and that we did way back in 2000, 99, 2000, that time. And each transaction, whatever is happening, we have now 71 districts. Everything is getting monitored, and by the end of the day, it's online monitoring at the state government, and by the end of the day, the whole report is ready. One very small thing which may appear here, but which is very important from the point of view of the state government, is the home guards. To add to the police functioning, there is a force called home guards. Now they are generally paid on a, I think in other states also they will be there, they are paid on a daily basis. And the duties, there are many home guards which are enrolled with the police department, and with the home there is a department of home guards. Which home guard will get how many duties, it all depended earlier on the wish of their company commander or the district commandant of the home guard. We made a very simple, plain system at the state level, and now we monitor everything, and randomly the duties are given to the home guards, and everybody gets his fair share of duties in the whole thing. The number of home guards in the whole state will be around 70,000-80,000. So this is how the software handles, and the justice is done to them, and a lot of corruption which was there in assigning duties to them is removed. It's all being done primarily to achieve that vision that ultimately at the lower level, higher level corruption may not be possible to remove through e-governance, but through e-governance you can definitely remove lower level corruption. Another thing which we are doing in UP is Tehsil Divas online project, in which anybody who comes to meet the officials on a certain day, we call it Tehsil Divas, it is held on every third and first and third Tuesday at every Tehsil headquarters. So all the people who come to meet the officials, whatever applications they get a receipt having a 9-digit code, which some digits are for district and then some digits for Tehsil and all that. With that 9-digit code, when he goes back with that receipt, anywhere after that, from any cyber cafe, he just goes to the Tehsil Divas website and just puts his 9-digit code, and he can see what is happening or what has happened to his application. And this we have been doing for the last 1 year, and so far the system has handled around 6 to 7 lakhs of such applications, and those people can actually see. There are some problems as far as the quality of redressal is concerned, because it is very difficult to monitor centrally the quality of redressal. So we are also coming up with improved version of that software, in which we are doing the grading of the redressal and all that. CSC's project, we signed the agreement with there were 4 SCAs, that was in April 2008. We have the highest number of CSCs in the country, that is around 18,000. Unfortunately, all of them had to be in place in 1 year time, but I think as the fate of the scheme is there in all other states, we have also been suffering. So far, we have been able to put in place around 4,000 only. So, and it is a very difficult task for us how to, whether there are different thoughts about it, whether to penalize them, not to penalize them and all that. Swan, we have 885 points of presence in the whole state, which we had to achieve. We have been able to achieve so far around 500. So that's a satisfactory progress, I would say, may not be excellent because we have been working for about more than a year on this now. E-procurement, we have tried to copy from this state AP, and in that also we started around a year back, and now I think we have already handled tenders worth about 800 crores in 1 year. We are progressing slowly and gradually. Initially, we have taken only the main departments and big tenders only, like PWD and irrigation. Then we have, I think those will be there everywhere, but nonetheless we are also doing, as Sir mentioned, the number of engineering colleges, I think the highest in the country. We may be the third. I think we have around 450, 475 engineering colleges. We do online counseling for all of them, and the process is very smoothly handled, and so far we have not received any grievances. One area where we have done maybe accidentally very well is our State Public Service Commission. There was a survey, and UP Public Service Commission was rated the best in terms of transparency and the quality of examination conduct and the fairness of the examination. The moment any examination is conducted or the result is declared, everything related to student is available on the website. Model answer, the moment the examination is over, after 2 hours after the exam, you can see the model answers on the website. You can match your model answers. When your mark sheet comes online. When the result is declared, all the marks are declared. Even the scaling which is done to match different subjects, even that is available online. So that was one area which I came to know only about 15 days back. In the same state, I was not knowing about this, but just 15 days back when I was addressing a few student, fresh officers, they told me that this is the thing. Our all class 10th, class 12th, all the results, mark sheets, everything, model answers, everything is available on the website. So this is, in short, what we are trying to do in our state. And we are trying to achieve the same vision now in all the departments. As I was saying, that IT department can only be facilitator and we can only do marketing. The job will have to be done by the departments. So our strategy is to somehow find and motivate people in other departments so that slowly and gradually we will be able to achieve our vision that no physical interaction between citizen and the government employee. Maybe it will take slightly, maybe longer time than other states because our state is big and challenges are much more in our state than maybe other states. But I am very confident that, at least I am confident that before I retire, that vision will be achieved. No, not 40 years. No, I'm not so young. I'm not so young. It will not be 40 years till I retire. Because I think even going by the age of minimum age of appearance in the examination for IAS, nobody can put in more than 38 years of service. So I've already put in about 13-14 years. So I think in the next 15-20 years, it will be much earlier than that. Because there are many things which we never thought would happen in this country. There are many areas in which things have happened much faster than our expectation. And even in the state of UP, many times I feel कि अरे कुछ नहीं हो सकता, but then you see some intervention and you feel अरे ये कैसे हो गया. So there are many areas where you get a pleasant surprise, and by way of these pleasant surprises, I think it will be done much sooner than we say. We use the word retirement so that somebody doesn't accuse us of being over ambitious, because many a times when Kalam gave that vision of 2020, many of us said no, अरे ये तो हवा में बातें कर रहे हैं, कहाँ देखते हैं, जमीन पे कहाँ देखते हैं, यहाँ कहाँ देखते हैं, वगैरह वगैरह. But we are confident that UP will not be left far behind. We will also catch it. Thank you.